Joseph, editor-in-chief of Modern Classics TV, here with you today. We have a very special guest who is well known in the Indian plastics and polymer industry, in packaging industry, recycling industry. He has solution for everything. So, we are going to start a continuous series on different subjects in the coming days. Do follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram. And we would like to welcome the special guest today, none other than Mr. Shubha Bengera. I don't need to give you introduction. The whole Indian plastics packaging polymer industry knows him very well. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us today. And it is our pleasure to be here with you today. We will be asking you current scenario situation questions on what is the impact on COVID-19 and how do you think we can overcome it?
Thank you, Tinu, calling me to your studio. It was actually a surprise call, but then now I realize that you have some plans on me. It's very nice to meet you once again after a long gap, although we are talking to each other quite often. Your question was on what is the impact of COVID. It's interesting because there's a lot of impact is both on personal level as well as on industry level. On personal level, actually there are few losses within the friend circle and in family, and which is happened to everybody around. So I don't think these are all unavoidable things. On industry level, yes, there's quite a lot of impact, both for processors, for the machinery manufacturers, and and for also for the consumption pattern in industry. But industry has bounced back. Industry shifted the gears in different application development, not looking into the same direction what they were earlier. For example, industry acted very fast in developing the face masks, the shields, and providing the healthcare equipments in a very high speed, developing the ventilators of different varieties and what. So industry has really reacted very strongly. But what COVID has done is that it has actually taught us the new way of living our life in future, and that is something which we need to look upon in a more positive way.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable feedback. And how do you see the industry down the line, next 5 years or 3 years, the growth of the industry, plastics and packaging industry?
I see very strong growth in packaging industry because it is linked to mainly the food and beverage industry and pharmaceutical industry. So since food and beverage industry, growth in food industry, especially for the packaged products, is going to be very high because of the way our population demography is there, with the way the new cities, especially what you call the smart cities coming up, the way our work culture is changing. So packaging industry will have a big growth track. And coming back to plastic industry, I myself believe very strongly that there will be a stagnation for 2-3 reasons. One is there's going to be a huge change and technological shift in automobile industry, which has been one of the strongest driving factors for the plastic industry. The way the cars are built, with the EV vehicles coming up, and way the transport system is going to change with the metros going across the country, and then the way the new way of traveling with all the e-commerce business which is happening, and the people are slowly owning the car or owning the house. This is going to change to rent a car and rent a house kind of a philosophy, and that will probably bring down consumption of vehicles or may be stagnant for some time. I don't see growth in that sector. However, I believe that the business in toys, which has been so far has been totally dependent on imported product, is going to go very very strong in the coming years. Construction, plastic in construction is going to grow. Plastic in the agriculture sector is going to grow. But overall, I think the growth in general in the plastic will be very, for first 2 years probably there will not be any much growth, but maybe after 2023 the growth may start. This is my view.
COVID has made use during COVID. The industry started producing a lot of face masks, PPE kit, and face shield, and even the more syringes, more injection, more plastic oriented or polymer oriented product. How do you see the recycling or upcycling, or as it is going to the landfill or somewhere, we don't know where it is going. So what is your suggestion or opinion how we can change the situation? Because I saw many social media promoting that the mask is lying near seashore or somewhere, beaches. How we can change this? What is your opinion how we can improve on this?
Any change process normally takes particular steps. Whenever you want to bring changes in people or in changes in the system, it actually goes in the sequence of the first step is awareness, second step is acceptance, and then action. Then this other steps are what you call as the announcement and awards, which basically after achieving some problem. So what is awareness? See, all the problem what you are facing today is the littering. Now, if the littering is not there, or the people, every individual is very well, basically taught how to handle the waste, plastic. I don't call it as waste. Actually, everybody should correct it to use plastic. Why we call it as waste? Waste means there is no value to it. So that means it gets littered. If I say use plastic, that still has certain value which you have to record out of it. So people have to be trained at a grassroots level that anything you take, any food packets you handle, the plastic or the packaging which is used in that should be put into the proper collection bins so that it goes into the proper recycling pattern. One of the problems what we are all facing in India is the only country probably in the world has got the highest number of miniature packs. When I talk about miniature packs, we talk about tobacco small sachets, the shampoos which we have used. They are all, basically, and even in liquor bottles, 180 ml, small bottles, we have just miniature. And because of large amount of miniature package, we also have a problem in recycling. Now, if you train people well, make them aware of the consequences of this waste, slowly the problem of recycling will end. So first page is awareness. So we have not made the awareness problem very well as far as recycling is concerned. I make it very very clear. I have told in many programs that we have to spend a lot of money to make everybody aware of this. Once you make them aware, then they accept the change which they have to make themselves. And when they make them change themselves and start handling the waste in a proper way, then the industry will come into action by using the waste, converting it into useful, valuable products, or recovering energy out of it. All this technology is very well developed. But the first phase is that people have not been actually trained or taught how to handle the waste. So the littering is still continuing. Even educated people, you can see littering, throwing the plastic bottle from the car onto the street. All this has to stop. Then the recycling entire process with the equipments, connecting all the dots, making collecting equipments, making processing equipments, all this will fall in line.
It was a wonderful message to the human being, because we need to change our habits, we need to change our way of living. As you said, need to change the biggest littering habits. Sir, thank you for joining us today, and we are coming out with a series of talk on recycling, upcycling, circular economy, packaging, blow molding industry, injection molding and extrusion industry, compounding. Continue watch us on modernplastics.tv. Thank you. Have a wonderful time.